So we actually seen Oden actually made it to the gates of Kuri, who we actually see him battling Ashura Doji, who actually later on in the years who became Shutemaru, as which we seen him battling his men. But then when it comes to Ashura, we actually see him battling him with his sword, but he quickly defeated him with his Oden two-sword style Samurai Great Spirit, a technique that actually defeated him with a single slash with two of his swords. So we now knew that he defeated him. So we actually seen the others rushing to his side, but when we see them leaving in shock of Oden defeating Asura, he actually asking them to actually help him recreate Kuri as a habitable place. So they actually broke the news about Kuri being conquered. And with that, we seen his father and everyone else actually heard about the news. But the construction of Kuri, now being a city, has now begun. So we now knew that we actually seen Oden actually took over as the ruler. But now we actually see how his father have gave the position of daimyo over to his son. But we actually see how Oden told the others about having a group of samurai following him, because now he wanted them to be his samurai, in which they were actually left shocked but emotionally speechless. So they now accepted the offer, which we actually take 6 years later, which 33 years before the present day, we actually see two Meeks who are Dogstorm and Cab Fiber, who actually was washed ashore with Kawamatsu, as we seen the outlaws trying to burn them alive. We seen Oden actually defend them, which we actually see him rescuing the three of them. So now we actually see how they were given food, but we actually heard the story that Kawamatsu, where we seen his mother being killed because they actually heard about the fishman discrimination, as which he is a fishman. Even though he looks like a kappa, he actually heard the words from his dying mother's breath to continue being a kappa. So now they're actually was given a place to stay after a begging to Oden. So now we actually see them try to make a living, but we actually heard from Denjiro that Oden lent money to Orochi, where we actually seen the others try to sneak into Yasu place to steal the money. But he actually heard their story, but instead of punishing them for stealing the money, he told them to take the money that he actually have to get an education, to train harder, and dedicate their lives to Oden. So now, being properly educated and trained, they're now true samurais. But we actually seen them taking Oden to his father, who apparently was ill, but now he was actually fine. However, it was actually the last time that Oden speaking to his father, because we now learned the truth that Orochi killed him, which we actually take a look 3 years later, which is 30 years before the present day. We've seen the whitebeard ship actually wash ashore, which means the whitebeard pirates have reached Wano country, meaning that Whitebeard is going to meet Oden, which earlier we actually heard about the disbanding of the rock pirates, and the members have created their own crew, becoming more infamous and actually had their influence expand on their crew. But we actually seen Oden actually conquered Ashura and take over Kuri and become the daimyo. So now we actually see how all of this actually happened. Plus, we're going to see the confrontation of Oden and Whitebeard on the next episode next weekend. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and my Facebook page. Until then, this is Anime Guy Jordan here saying signing out. Laters, and be safe.